Okay, good morning everybody. Let's start our practice this morning. I hope you're really well. Make sure you've got everything that you need, blocks, pillows, blankets, tins, whatever you need if you need something just to give yourself a bit of extra height. Then when you're ready, I'd like you to come into a comfortable seated position, so that can be kneeling, can be cross-legged. If you are sitting cross-legged, I might suggest you sit yourself on something just so that your hips are higher than your knees. And then just arrive, settle. Just let the shoulders roll back and down. Place the hands down onto your thighs. Close your eyes down and find that lovely subtle length as you feel your tailbone gently lengthen down towards the ground and the crown of your head gently extending up towards the ceiling or the sky. And as you arrive here, I want you just to invite yourself to your practice for the next 45 minutes. Take a moment just to contemplate, think about the week you've just had. If there's been any times in the week that's been particularly tricky or challenging, then just acknowledge that. And then just let that breath soften you. Let that breath release any tension held in the body and the mind as a result of situations that are often out of our control. And then I begin to take a moment to perhaps set an intention for today's practice. What would you like to get out of this practice? Begin to now observe the body, how it feels today, just checking in with it, just for a few moments. Allowing your awareness to shift around your whole being. Check in with the mind, whether that feels quite busy, feels quite still. Your posture, does your posture feel long and spacious, or do you feel a little bit restricted? And then your breath. Let us begin to acknowledge that breath. And today I'd like us to begin to take that breath into the belly space, so around the front of the belly, sides of the waist, the back. And as you begin to inhale and feel that expansion, feel it not just out to the front and the sides and the back, but down to the pelvic floor, and begin to feel it right up to the top of the diaphragm. Up towards the chest. So you begin to breathe on the inhale in every direction. And as you exhale, I just want you to really feel yourself just settling back into yourself. Just for 3 more rounds. If you can, think about making each subsequent breath just a little longer than the one before. Let this be that last breath. Exhaling it all the way. When you're ready, just gently open the eyes. If you need to move the legs around because you've been seated, just do that. Give them a bit of a wiggle and then come back to sitting. And then from here, I invite you just to interlace the fingers behind the back of the head. Relax your shoulders. Bring your elbows in, and as you exhale, allow your chin to drop down to the chest so you feel a lovely stretch through the back of the neck. Relax your shoulders and feel the back of the head gently push up as the hands gently encourage down. Let's take a deep breath in and a lovely long, clearing, settling exhalation. Good, slowly inhale, come up, open your elbows out. Now gently draw your navel in, lift the heart, lift the chest, maybe take the gaze slightly up. Almost to that point where perhaps your wall reaches the ceiling, that connection point. Good, and exhale, come all the way back to center, and from here, release. I want you to stretch the hands out over the backs of your knees. From here, we're gonna roll the shoulders in, and we're gonna bring the backs of the hands to touch. I'm gonna push the upper back away, so getting some movement through the upper part of the spine, and then the whole spine. Inhale, lift the chest, take the arms up, navel draws in, stretch the arms up, take your gaze up. Bring your chin in, let's roll the shoulders in, bring the backs of the hands to touch, fingers in and up, hands out over the knees. That's one round. So we're gonna roll the shoulders in, bring the backs of the hands to touch, push the upper back away. As you inhale, lift and lengthen the spine, lift the heart gaze up. Bring your chin in, rolling shoulders, backs of hands touch, fingers in and up, hands out over your knees. One more. Rolling shoulders, backs of hands touch. As you inhale, lengthen, open up, heart to ceiling, gazing up. Chin in, rolling shoulders, backs of hands touch, fingers in and up, hands out over your knees, and grow a little taller. Let's take the fingertips to the side now. Inhale, grow a little longer. And when you're ready, the next inhalation, take one arm up, stretch high, and exhale, gently extend over to the other side. Looking for a nice lateral stretch here. Good, inhale, let's come up, exhale, lower down. Other side, inhale, take the arm up, grow a little taller. Exhale, gently stretch it all the way up and over. Good, inhale, bring it back. Exhale, lower it all the way down. Perfect. When you're ready, slowly unravel yourself onto your mat. Now here I'd like to do a little warm-up exercise for the wrists. So you can have a couple of options. You can come into kneeling with your toes tucked. That's a really nice stretch for the bottom of the feet. If that feels too much today, just untuck your toes. And if that still feels too much, come up into a high kneeling position. And here I want you just to stretch your arms up to the ceiling, and we're lengthening into the fingers, and then we're clenching the fists, and we're just going to repeat stretch and clenching into those fingers, into the wrists. That's it, and this helps stimulate through that wrist joint to help create some stability, particularly when we start to weight bear through this area. Good, let's do it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Good, beautiful. Shake it out, come forward, just lift those toes, just let them hang in space for a moment, and let's just do some ankle rotations through this part of the body. That's it, in the other direction. Perfect. Lower those legs down, slowly sit back, fingertips either side, and just gently lean back as you lift the knees. If that feels too strong, then just push down into the shins. That's it, good. Lift the heart, breathing. Good, and then when you're ready, exhale, let's release and come forward onto all fours. Now as we come onto all fours, just check your position, shoulder and wrists in line, hips and knees in line. That's it, good. I'm just going to take my socks off now. So in our practice today, we're going to really think about creating lots of space in our breath and in the body. So here I want you to really think about your breath and the movement. For our cat-cow, as we inhale, our tailbone lifts and our chest comes forward. And then as we exhale, we gently round out. We bring the chin to the chest. So inhaling, we bring the body all the way forward. And then exhale, we begin to round the body out. In your own time, I want you to inhale and come forward. And then I'd like you to exhale and round it out. And now think about the breath. The inhale, the movement is the length of that inhale. And then we pause at the end. And the exhale, and we round it out, and we pause at the end of the exhale. And in your own time, slowly moving through. You might like to count the breath, or you might like to just tap in and be fully aware of it. Perhaps beginning to slow it down, which can feel quite tricky to slow the movement down. But it just creates a little bit more space in that breath. And we look to lengthen the breath. And that helps just to settle the nervous system. Good, let's do one more round together. Once you've exhaled it all the way out, pause and then come back to a nice neutral position. Fingers are gripping. Let's begin to move into some circles with the hips. So start clockwise. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you can bring the knees together and you can start small, or you can begin to take the movement a little bit bigger. And once again, just really thinking about your breath, inhaling to exhaling, just that lovely steady breath cycle. One more in this direction. Back to your center, and then move in the other direction. Good, last one. Good, and slowly bring it all the way back to center. So as we come back onto all fours, this time we're going to stretch that right arm all the way up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, we're going to weave that right arm through, shoulder and ear, come down to the mat. Good, inhale, slowly taking it all the way up. So this pose is called thread the needle. Exhale, let's take it all the way through. And if you can't reach the ground, it's not important. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, take it through. And this time I'd like you to pause and hold it here. You can pop a block or pillow under the head if that feels more comfy. To get a little bit more movement through the shoulder area, the upper thoracic, maybe push into the left palm as you open the chest. But I want you to draw your navel in so you've got some support. I feel like the inner thighs are trying to hug towards the midline. Option to stretch your left arm forward as you open the chest a little bit more up to the ceiling. Hopefully feeling a nice stretch between the shoulder blades. It's been a bit of a request this morning just to do some work, particularly into the shoulders, neck, upper back area. Good. Exhale, bring the left hand back. Inhale, take that right arm all the way up, and exhale, plant it down. Good. Reestablish your all fours shape. Inhale, let's take that left arm all the way up. Good, beautiful. And then exhale, slide it through. Good, inhale, take it all the way up. And exhale, let's take it through. Inhaling, float it up. Exhale, take it through and pause. Good. Once again here, maybe right palm pushes down as you open the chest a little more to the ceiling. Hug your inner thighs in, breathing. Option, maybe that right arm comes forward as you keep opening the chest up. Just enjoying a lovely stretch here. And a deep long exhale, right hand down. Inhale, bring that left arm all the way up. And exhale, let's plant our hands all the way down. Just move through a couple of cat-cow movements here once again, just in your own time, just feeling that lovely space being created. That's it. Last round. And come all the way back to your center. From here, we're going to inhale and come up into a high kneeling position. I'd like you to step your left foot forward. You can use your blocks or tins. Hands can come down to the floor. It's up to you. Knee in line with ankle. And I want you to just gently push the hips forward and find length in your spine. Now, I know this is often quite tight in the morning, or actually at any point, particularly if you have been seated or if you've done a lot of exercise. So just very carefully exhale, slowly take it back. Toes point up, a sort of a hamstring stretch. Nice and gentle. Inhale, let's bring the body all the way forward. And then exhale, slowly take it back. Good. Inhale, bring yourself forward, navel to spine. Exhale, take it back, even the hips. Maybe find a little bit more length through your spine here. And then exhale, plant your foot down, hands down, slide that left foot back. Good. Cat-cow. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round. One more. Coming forward. And then rounding it all the way out. Good. Neutral position. Walk the fingertips back. Inhale, come up to high kneeling, other side. So step that right foot forward. Hands either side of your front foot here. Or lift yourself up on blocks or baked bean tins. That's it. Push those hips forward, find length in your spine, and then super slowly exhale. Take it back. Just work to what feels good for your body this morning. Inhale and exhale. Let's take it back. Good. Last set. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, take it back. Front heel gently pushes down. Can you find a little bit more length in your spine? And then exhale, plant the foot, hands plant down, slide your right leg back, all fours. Inhale, come forward into your cow. Exhale, round it out and pause here. Come up onto your fingertips, lift between the shoulders just a little bit more. And then exhale, plant your hands down. From this shape, shift the hands forward, shift the hips forward. That's it, good. Draw the belly in, tuck your toes if that gives you a little bit more support. Now I want you to squeeze your elbows in. And you're going to exhale down halfway and then inhale, bring yourself back up. Good, we're going to do 3 more like that. So exhale halfway, inhale coming up. Exhale, lower, navel draws in, inhale coming all the way up. Exhale, lower and pause, and now lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. As you come onto your belly, we're going to move into Sphinx pose. So shoulders, elbows are right under your shoulders. This feels too strong this morning, then you can bring your hands to cup around your face here. That's it, good. I'm just going to take a layer off so you can see a little bit more clearly. Good. Okay, all right. So with our elbows under our shoulders, forearms are parallel. Scoop the belly and energize your legs. And I want you to feel the shoulders draw back and down as the heart begins to come forward. I'm really using my belly here to help support my lower back. But if it feels too strong, go back to that variation I talked about cupping the face so you drop down a little bit more. Good. Now if you wish, maybe feel the heart come forward, maybe draw the shoulders back just a little bit more. Good. Exhale. Now I'd like you to tuck your toes under this morning. Push down into knees, push into forearms, draw the navel in as you lift the bottom off the mat. That's it, good. Now really feel the belly drawing in for support, and then let's have a go at lifting the knees. So we're in a plank, a forearm plank, good. We're just gonna hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees with control. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Now just place the hands under your forehead and just let the whole body relax here for a few moments. Right. From this position, we're going to move into a lovely shape to really open up through the shoulders, particularly the front of the shoulders around the armpits, okay? So what I'd like you to do here, I'd like you to stretch your right arm out to the side. So let me just come around so you can see that. Okay, stretch your right arm out to the side. And then very slowly, I'd like you to roll over onto your right side. So have your right, if you look at your right arm, it's just slightly either in line with the shoulder or a little higher. That's it. As you roll over onto your right side, let your head drop down. And I'd like you just to bend the knees up a little bit here. That's it. So this can feel quite strong, particularly through the front of the shoulder and around the pec. If you wish to go a little further, left hand slides in closer. That's it. Maybe even lift the left leg and drape it over. So you can just play around with your version. That might feel just too much this morning. And if it does, just keep the knees together. Some of you might even drape this left arm up and over. Good, and we're just going to hold this for a couple more breaths. Breathe into that shoulder. That's the way. Lovely, deep, long exhalation. Slowly release onto your belly. And just let the arms drape down by your side for a moment. That's it. Just let that settling happen through that right shoulder. And then let's do the second side. So this time we're going to stretch that left arm out. We're going to roll over onto our left side of the body. Bring the knees together to start with. Maybe bring the right hand in and pause. Maybe even lift that right leg up and over and wrap that top arm, the right arm around behind you. So just playing around with what feels good, just to create a beautiful opening. Not forcing it, but just letting an opening happen through that left side. If that feels way too intense for you this morning, know that you can always just come back to holding Sphinx today, or maybe even that plank shape. That's it, good. Deep, long exhale. Slowly release yourself back onto your belly. Just let the arms drape down by the side, so there's just an element of relaxing and softening. Just letting that movement just settle. And then when you're ready, hands under shoulders, tuck your toes, navel to spine. Inhale, bring the body up to all fours. That's it. From your all fours, push down into palms. Tuck the toes. Inhale, hover knees. Exhale, down dog. Our first one. Let's have a little bit of a walking out of the down dog this morning. Hold it if that feels better for you. That's it. Then when you're ready, just pause for a moment. Find some stillness. Gaze is soft and steady. And I want you to really think about breathing to the length of the inhale, all the way to the end. And then exhaling all the way out. So really using your belly muscles to squeeze out that last part of the exhale. One more full round. Inhale. Breathe right to the end of your inhale. Exhale all the way to the end of the exhale. Then I invite you to walk the body forward. Walk the feet forward. Feet nice and wide. Half lift and lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. We're going to push into the feet. We're going to inhale, roll the body up. Let's take the arms up. And then from here, exhale, just do an open twist to the right side. Stretch the arms out, push the right hip forward. Inhale back to your center. And exhale to your left side. Left hip pushes forward. Inhale back to your center. And then exhale, let's fold all the way forward. Hold the shins, half lift, so really lengthen your spine. Exhale, let's fold. You think of the breath, nice and long. Inhale, roll the body all the way up. Hands come to prayer. Exhale to your right side. Inhaling to your center. Exhaling to your left side. Inhaling to center. Long exhale as you fold all the way forward. A half lift. Inhale, nice and long. Heart forward. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Last one. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhaling to your center. Exhaling to the left. Inhale back to your center. And now exhale, the hands come to the heart space. Good. Close your eyes for a moment. Just find that lovely length. Push down into the feet. Feel them grounded. Feel yourself feel stable and supported. Pelvic floor subtly lifts. Find that length in your spine. Find that full inhale. And that long, settling exhale. Good, beautiful. Open your eyes. From here, let's take a nice big step back with our left leg for Trikonasana this morning. So right toes point forward, extend the arms out. Let's lengthen the body forward. Bring that right hand down. Stretch that left arm up to the ceiling. Navel to spine. Begin to open the chest. Look forward, look down, or gaze up if that feels okay for your neck. But find length through this underside of the body. Gently stretch them out with your feet. Good. Let's take a deep, long inhale and a long, steady exhale. Now look down. Soften that front knee. Inhale, bring the body all the way up. Bound version. So we're going to roll the back shoulder in and bring the arm around behind. Grab hold of some clothing and bring that right hand down. Now begin to open this top shoulder, but draw the belly in so you've got some support. This feels too strong this morning. Just go back to our first version with the left arm extending up. Can you find a little bit more length along the underside of the body? Let's take a deep breath in and exhale, look down. From here, release. Good. We're going to stretch the fingers out. Bend this front knee, shift the weight into the right foot and come onto your left toe. That's it. We're going to move into a balance. You can either stay left toe down or begin to lift the left leg nice and strong in that leg. Begin to open the chest just a little bit more to the sides of the room. Breath in and breathe out. Now lower the back leg. Push into front foot. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up, our original position. And then step to the top of the mat. Hands come into prayer. Find that lovely length. Now we're going to do the second side. So this time we're going to step that right leg back. Extend the arms, lengthen the body forward. That's it. Left hand down, stretch the right arm up. Trikonasana, triangle. Look down, look forward or gaze up and find that energy through the legs. Lightness in the upper body. Now remember, you can stay here or look down, bend that front knee, inhale, come up for our bound version. So roll the back shoulder in, bring the arm around, grab hold of some clothing, and then take that left hand down. And we're trying to open that right shoulder, navel to spine. Maybe take the gaze out and find length through the spine. So beautiful. Let's take a lovely deep long inhale. And a long exhale, look down. Now release your bind, bend that front knee, stretch out into fingers, shift the weight into this left foot now. Come onto your right toe. Now really draw the belly in and begin to try and hover the back leg nice and strong. Lengthen into the fingers. Good. Just for one more breath in, chest to the sides of the room, and exhale. Slowly lower that back leg down. Inhale, bring the body all the way up. And when you're ready, exhale, step to the top of your mat. Prayer position, grow nice and tall. Beautiful. Release those arms down. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, open, twist around. Inhale, up to center. Exhale, open, twist to left. Inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, fold the body all the way forward. Half lift and lengthen your spine here. Exhale, let's fold. Push into feet. Inhale, roll yourself all the way up. Exhale, open, twist to the right. Inhale to your center. Exhale, twisting to your left. Inhale to center. And exhale, bring your hands into prayer. Beautiful. Close your eyes. Take a moment just to let the breath settle. Good, deep, long exhalation. When you're ready, let's open our eyes again. And this time, make a really big step back with your left leg, a little bit longer than before. I invite you to bend into your right knee for warrior two. We're going to extend the arms out. We're going to keep broadening the front knee. Gaze down your middle finger and just feel that strength and stability through the legs. It's like your thighs are trying to hug to the midline. Pelvic floor is lifting. The breath is soft and full, breathing, full inhale, long exhale. Then when you're ready, as you exhale all the way, we're going to bring the right elbow onto the knee, sweep the left arm down and forward for our side angle and open the chest. Keep broadening the front knee and find length through the side of the body, from the fingertips to the outer edge of your back foot. Now this might be enough for some of you today. If you'd like to take the bound version, inhale, bring the body up. We're going to roll the back shoulder in, bring the arm around behind. Now if you can, grab hold of some clothing. Some of you might even be able to grab your inner thigh. Let's bring our right elbow back onto the knee. Draw the navel to spine. It's almost like your lower back is trying to push into your forearm. Open the chest, maybe look forward, look down, or take the gaze up and over this left shoulder. Some of you, if you feel comfortable, you're very welcome to take your right fingertips on the inside of your right foot. Right glute or bum might try and stick out, so tuck it into the midline. Open the chest, just taking one more breath in and breathe out. Look down and release. Hands either side of front foot, back toe points forward. Let's drop our back knee down. Stay on your fingertips as you inhale and stretch that right arm up. Option to lift that back knee. Nice and strong in that back leg. And then exhale, bring the fingertips back to the floor. Good, super slowly in our lunge, we're going to lengthen forward. And then exhale, we're going to take it back into this really long pyramid shape. 2 more like this. So inhale, slowly coming forward. Exhale, taking it all the way back. Good. Inhale, bring yourself forward. Maybe the hips might come a little further down. Exhale, take it all the way back. Good, perfect. Inhale, bring yourself forward. Plant those palms and move back into our plank. In our plank, find length in the body. Option to drop the knees. Squeeze your elbows in as you exhale and lower all the way down onto your bellies. Cobra, energize those legs. Navel to spine. Inhale, begin to lift the chest. And if you prefer, you're very welcome to hover the hands. Try and think about the navel drawing in just to give yourself some support here. And then exhale, lower down, tuck your toes, push yourself back up. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. In our down dog, raise your heels. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, I'd like you to bring your right knee over to your right elbow. Take it across to your left elbow and then stretch that right leg out to the left side. That's the way. Now, first of all, our heart comes forward. Might feel it quite strongly around that right glute. If this is feeling too intense, just hold a normal plank shape. Otherwise, plant your back foot, the left foot. Push into the right palm. Maybe stretch your left arm up. Lift the hips. If you feel like you want to have a go, try lifting that right leg just for a breath in. Breathe out. Plant the hand down. Bring the knee back to center. Stretch it all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, lowering it all the way down. Take a deep breath in. And a long settling breath out. Good. Walk your way to the top of your mat. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Push into feet. Inhale, roll the body up. Take the arms up. Option the gaze up. Exhale, open, twist to right. Inhaling to your center. Exhale, open, twist to left. Inhale to center. And exhale, come back to your center. Close your eyes and breathe. Good. Maybe offer yourself an open mouth exhale. Let's move into our second side. So a nice big step back with our right foot. So we're moving into warrior two. Bend into the front knee, broaden it, extend the arms out, look down your middle finger. Just find that really strong sense of stability and ease. Thighs hugging in, pelvic floor is lifted. When you're ready, exhale, elbow onto your knee. Sweep your right arm down and forward for your side angle pose. Nice and strong in that back leg. Relax the shoulders. Open the chest a little bit more up to the ceiling. Now remembering here, you can stay at this stage. Otherwise, we're going to move to the bound version. So inhale, bring yourself up into your warrior again. This time, roll the back shoulder in, bring the arm around behind, grab hold of your thigh or your clothing and bring the left elbow onto the knee. Now begin to open the chest. So we're opening this right shoulder, navel to spine. That's it. You can take the gaze up if you wish. Good, but just keep that breath nice and steady here today. Breathing right to the end of the inhale and squeezing out every part of that exhale. One more round. You're more than welcome to take the fingertips down. Open the chest a little bit more. Just stay here. That's the way. Now a lovely deep long exhale. Unravel those arms. Hands either side of front foot. Back toe points forward. Good, just coming into our lunge. Drop the knee. Fingertips stay down, and this time stretch that left arm up, and if you wish, lift the back leg nice and strong in that back leg. Open the heart up to the ceiling of the sky. And then exhale, lower your hand down. Stay in this lunge shape. Heart comes forward. Slowly exhale, take it back into this long pyramid shape. Inhale, bring the body forward. Exhale, and taking it back. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, and let's take it back. Good. Inhale, come forward. Plant the hands. Left foot comes back into plank. Good. Drop the knees down if you need some support. Squeeze your elbows in. Exhale, lower all the way down. Now you have options, cobra, sphinx, or up dog, where we're going to lift the hips, knees, and thighs. Heart forward, navel to spine. Push yourself back through into plank or kneeling, then into your down dog. And just let that breath settle here. Good, our final part. Lift the heels, slowly lift that left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, bring it to your left elbow. Take it across to the right and stretch your left leg across the body to the right side. Heart comes forward. Good. Take a full plank here if this is feeling too much. Otherwise, plant the back foot, push into the left, and inhale, maybe stretch the right arm up. And if you wish, have a go at lifting that left leg. Good, just hold it for a breath in. And breathe out. Slowly bring yourself back to center. Stretch that left leg up. Exhale, lower that leg all the way down. Take a deep inhale. A nice long resting exhale. And then step your way up to the top of your mat. Beautiful. Half lift. Exhale, let's fold. Inhale, float yourself all the way up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale into center. Exhale, open twist to the left. Inhale to center. And exhale, bring your hands back to your center. Close your eyes down. Take a lovely deep inhale. And a long settling exhale. One more like that. Good, beautiful. From here, open the eyes. Take the feet nice and wide. I'd like you to take your, actually let's just do a little bit of shoulder rotation, just so roll the shoulders in and out for a moment. That's it. Then let's take the right arm out in front. We're going to wrap the left arm underneath. Backs of hands can touch, or you can hug your shoulders, or prayer. Now I want you to just to relax the shoulders, lift the elbows. Good. Soften your knees, and as you begin to lift the elbows up, exhale, we're going to fold the body all the way forward. So I want you just to drape the upper body forward. Just let it be heavy. Relax into those shoulder blades. So beautiful release through that upper body. Perhaps you can find a bit more length in the legs if that feels okay. But the focus is this deep stretch through the shoulders. If you wish to stretch a little deeper, feel like you're trying to pull the arms apart, but they can't. Exhale all the way. Now bend the knees, pelvic floor lifts. Inhale, slowly bring yourself all the way up. And exhale, release those arms. Nice shoulder roll. That's it. Let's do the other side. Left arm out, right arm wraps underneath. Prayer, backs of hands, or you can just hug onto your shoulders. Lift the elbows, drop the shoulders. Soft knees. Exhale, let's fold the body all the way forward and just drape yourself forward. That's it. Just let gravity take over here as the arms fold forward, as the hips might float a little higher. Perhaps feel like you're trying to pull the arms apart for a few moments and then soften that movement. To come out, push into feet. Inhale, roll yourself slowly all the way up. And then exhale, release those arms down. Nice shoulder roll back. Good. Beautiful. When you're ready, take the feet a little wider, squeeze your heels in. I want you to slowly squat down, elbows on the knees, or you can squat all the way down. That's it. As you squat all the way down, hands come into prayer. Grow nice and tall through your spine. Too intense, come up a little higher. Also, you have the option, if you've got blocks, you can actually pop a block underneath your bottom. That's it. And just feel that lovely length. Then when you're ready, let's stretch those fingertips out in front. Just drop the forehead all the way down towards your chest. Lower the bottom down and stretch those legs out in front of you. That's it. Just lift your sit bones up. Find a little bit of movement in those legs. Just give them a little shake out. Good. Let's bend the knees up. We're going to wrap the arms underneath the thighs. If you inhale, I'd like you to lengthen. And as you exhale, fold yourself slowly forward. Keep the chin in, back of the neck is nice and long. And just keep breathing. Breathing steady. Rolling in longer through your spine. Exhale, maybe forward a little deeper. Some of you might release the arms and hold your feet or hold your ankles. Thighs softly roll in. And I invite you here to find the length of your breath again as you inhale, the full length of your inhale. And exhale all the way out, just squeezing out that last bit of exhalation. One more round. When you're ready, super slowly inhale, bring the body all the way up. Good. Hands support behind you. Just bend the knees, take them about as wide as your mat. Lift the heart. Exhale, drop them over to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale all the way over to the other side. And then inhale back to your center. Good. Perfect. From here, bring the feet flat to the floor, knees bent, arms out in front. And as you exhale, I want you to slowly lower yourself all the way down onto your mat. Bring your knees with you. Give yourself a nice gentle rock from side to side. And then let's plant those feet down. Make sure you've got blocks relatively close at hand here. As you inhale, push into feet, slowly begin to lift the hips up to the ceiling. And then exhale, lower yourself all the way down. And you continue with this, inhaling, lifting the hips. You might even float the arms as well over. And then exhale, lower the arms and the hips together. And I want you to find that breath. Inhaling, slowly coming up and pausing. Exhale, lowering all the way down. And just in your own time, moving through a few rounds of this breath, finding a lovely long inhale and exhale. Just making this your last round. And then when you've lowered yourself all the way down, pause, just check that nice foundation through your feet, across the shoulders, and then inhale, let's lift the hips up again. This time arms can stay down by the sides or behind the back body. That's it. Open the heart to the chest, thighs lengthen away from you, so you're finding length in the back of the body and the front of the body. Some of you might want to have a go at coming up onto the balls of the feet. Maybe walk them in a little closer and lift those hips as the thighs lengthen away. Good, we're just going to hold this for a breath in and breathe out. Slowly lower your heels down. Release the arms, lower yourself all the way down and give yourself a lovely big hug. A bit of a gentle rock from side to side. Good, pause. Place the feet flat down, lift the hips up and slide that block or pillow underneath your sacrum. That's it. Arms just rest down by the sides. Bring one knee into the chest at a time and then just float them up to the ceiling. So just holding this for a few moments. Soften the knees, close your eyes. Maybe even take the arms a little wider, palms face up. If this feels more comfy against a wall, you're very welcome to take your legs up. And just let everything settle. Feel that energy just settling back into the center. Find a full inhale and a lovely, long, relaxing and settling exhale. Yeah. Perfect. When you're ready, we're going to exhale all the way. Slowly allow those knees to come in. Place one foot at a time back onto the floor. Gently lift the hips up. Slide whatever's underneath your sacrum out away. And then give yourself a little bit of a gentle squeeze. Now for our twist today, let's stretch those arms out. Just let those knees drop over to one side. And just feel the back body is nice and grounded and settled. Breathing here for a few moments. Lovely long exhale, and then inhale, slowly come back to your center, pause, and then exhale, let the knees drop over to the other side and let those shoulders be soft into the ground beneath you. Find that full breath. Good. Slowly inhale those knees all the way back. Just plant those feet down, arms down by the side body. One more time. Inhale, lift the hips up to the ceiling. Exhale, lower down. Bring the knees into the chest. And you can stay hugging knees, or you can take happy baby, holding ankles or feet. Or you can even hold just behind the backs of the knees. Just let the spine grow long. Feel the body settle. And then when you are ready, exhale and just release yourself out into your Shavasana. So I'm going to invite you to perhaps now turn off this recording so that you can have a lovely long Shavasana. I'm going to wish you a wonderful day ahead or an evening, whenever you're doing this practice. And as you move into your time now, just let that breath settle. Come back to the intention that you said at the beginning of this practice, and I hope we've addressed it or supported it. And as you let yourself fully settle and let go, invite yourself to be still, calm and quiet in your body, in your breath, and in your mind. Namaste.